Hey guys, and welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy at War video. In this video, we'll be playing as the 327th Star Corps on Felucia, on the planet that they killed Aayla Secura so brutally. The premise for this video stands as they've been pushed back, and they're at their final outpost, and they have 2 LAAT guns remaining. Now, they have 2 engineers, and these engineers have managed to repair the previously unusable LAATs. But it's going to take 5 minutes to recalibrate and reheat the engine. So the clone forces have to hold out 5 minutes, and the surviving, if there are any, will hop into these gunships and hopefully escape the carnage. I'll take you through a quick look of the clone forces. As you can see, we've got the 2 captains over here. Got a clone guard force over here. We've got the 2 engineers who recalibrated the engines. And we've got Kashyyyk style defense on all 3 fronts of this battle. 2 and 3. And yeah, we have around 130 droids on each front of the battle as well. So without further ado, we'll get this battle started. Be warned, it will be laggy at first. But that will change soon into the battle. Oops. Oops. The clone forces are holding the droid forces back, but as you can see, the Magna Guards do have pretty powerful guns. But apparently one killed himself and a lot of other droids, unfortunately for them. We've got the droid marines falling in succession. We've got one turret laser beam gunner here still standing strong, so hats off to him. Got some wounded clones healing themselves up. We'll have a look at this front is getting absolutely decimated. And as a result, so are these snipers, which allows this front to come back in. The only front really doing well is this right side over here, who've managed to push the droids back. But that's not really gonna work, because these 2 fronts are completely exposed. And I'm not sure if the clones are gonna be able to hold out for another 3 minutes, I think. 3 minutes roughly. The engineers firing some shots, and they're pretty powerful. The captain still back here. We've got one of the engineers dead, unfortunately. The droids hesitate to move in, but I think they'll start storming the castle soon. And it's just a matter of time. So the captains and their guard are laying down cover fire, hopefully covering for this right side, but I don't know how long it's gonna stem the droid advance. Not too long, I'd imagine. This side, the droids are moving pretty slowly because there's not many of them left. And this side, the droids have basically been annihilated, so the right side did extremely well compared to their counterparts. And they didn't lose many men on these wars either. So they're the 327th last hope, and we'll see if they can hold out. Some of the snipers going outside to try and... I don't think that's a good idea, but we'll see how it goes for them. They lost quite a few. And we'll just have a quick look at how many are actually left. Quite a few hiding in the dead ranks of their comrades, surprisingly. And this side is being held down really well by the clone commanders and their guard over here. They're kind of holding both sides, so we'll see how long that lasts. So instead of jumping in the gunships, we're gonna see if these clone commanders can actually hold out from this entire droid invasion. And rather than having to leave their comrades to die, maybe secure this outpost. This side is practically gone. They have a couple of Marines left, but actually I may have spoke too soon. A lot of Magna Guards left, which is kind of unnerving for the clones. If they decide to bring their big guns out, then yeah, it's not gonna be a happy time. Take a look at the right side again. Plenty of clone snipers left around here, but as you can see, the forces have thinned out quite substantially. So there's not too many clones left, and the droids are coming in. Captains are dying. One captain is down. Another captain is down, and the whole guard is down. They've been surrounded, and they've been slaughtered, not willing to abandon their comrades, as the noble clone should do. His sacrifice was not in vain. I'm gonna see. Got some clones back here. They managed to take both of them out. True soldiers. The droid ranks are thinning, trying to get in the complex, and some of the droids are retreating. And this is the majority of the remaining droid force, so who knows why. And it's still just skirmishes around here. The 327th putting up a great fight. I'll give it to them. But, you know, in the end, I don't think it's really going to matter. I mean, all the engineers are dead. So is the captain. So are the captains. So that must be a little bit demoralizing. As we can see, the droids are advancing now, and they're advancing in great numbers. I'll like every video, I'll take you through the casualty count at the end. Have a look at the distribution of clone casualties, droid casualties, and all of that juicy stuff. Now, now to see how many clones are remaining. Not too many. Only this right side here. And they're not going to be alive for too long, unfortunately. So here come the first of the droids to meet the remaining clones. Magna Guard coming up close. Oh, we got some Marines on this side that have managed to survive, and they're spurred on by their comrades in the complex that have basically overrun it. And this is the final stand of the clone trooper, surrounded from all sides, taking down as many droids as possible. And, well, that is that, unfortunately, for the 327th. It was a valiant effort, but, it didn't work out. As for the LAATs, I didn't want the captain and his men to go because they were doing pretty well in the middle there, fighting off attacks from two fronts, and it just ended up in a massacre. So I think the clones did the right thing, the noble thing. They didn't abandon their brothers, and they fought to the last man. So I commend them for that. We'll take a look at the casualty count and see how the distribution went. So apparently a lot of clones here got cocky and died outside. Yeah. So this entrance wasn't really guarded too well. That's unfortunate. This one was, but they were just kind of overrun. They were decimated from the very beginning. So were the droids, but the droids managed to survive a little bit longer than their clone counterparts. As for the right side, probably the most valiant effort of them all, trying to cover for, two failing sides, practically holding back this one by themselves, forcing them to retreat, as cowardly droids do. I'm not dissing the lone battle droid, always in my heart. But yeah, the middle as well put up a great fight, defending from both fronts. As you can see, they were all massacred as well. And other than that, that's the battle for the FELUCIAN Outpost. And I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately for you, the clones lost. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.